What's up?
What if Hitler had one of those suits?
What's the Wi-Fi actually here?
I don't remember the password.
It's Parks, and then I think I logged on before. But then it...
I'm already fucking dead, dude.
Apparently, Phil from the future is about Phil from the future. How's it going? Welcome to Family Feud. I'm your man, Steve Harvey. Hey, welcome to Drawin Bullshit. I'm here with Connor, Josh, me, and Prack. Alright, this motherfucker, we tell him, all right, don't go too hard on the costume, you know. $10 limit, maybe 15. Look how he shows up. Look at this motherfucking
$1 this last year.
Blah, blah, blah.
That's my favorite Dracula quote.
That was more than Adam Sandler quote from fucking Hotel Transylvania. Oh, the skeleton fell.
No, it's actually Halloween day right now. We recorded this and then edited it in like 20 minutes and uploaded it.
Hey,
so I hope
isn't
you're
it-
impressed.
Isn't it crazy that Halloween's on Friday the 13th this year?
I can't see anyone to the sides of me. I'm just like blinded by
I can't
these
see.
things. Can't see anything. It's still a mystery who these people are. Like, I'm not even sure. Are you gonna...
No, nothing.
All right, well, happy Halloween, everyone. We're here for the Halloween special, episode number 6. I'm not prepared.
Do we have whiteboards to like put the scores on, or do we
We're not
do that?
scoring.
Oh, okay. We
Nope.
just pick a winner.
We don't do points anymore.
That's
yeah.
right.
I didn't watch the last episode.
Yep,
How did
Zach
the-
didn't watch the last episode.
Fuck. What happened?
So now, instead of doing the number system, the judges have to settle on one. The judges will both say like, okay, I agree, this one should win. And if they disagree, they debate and
Rock,
they try to
paper,
convince
scissors.
each other.
Oh.
And then if it gets to the point where it's like an actual stalemate, then we do rock, paper, scissors. But we haven't gotten to that point. Usually we're able to convince the other one. So we'll see if anyone's stubborn enough to get to that point.
I am intentionally going against what the other judge says.
No.
Let's just do left
Are you
versus
going
right.
to be able to do rock, paper, scissors? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that looks hard.
Yeah, it looks gross.
3, 2, 1. Why the fuck does this keep happening? We do it perfect the first try.
Nice shot. We're
What
on the
the
same
hell,
team.
man?
Does that mean we split the present?
No, because we're not on a team. This is just I'm going against you now.
Oh fuck! So I'm fucked.
All right, it simplifies it. You gonna do that throughout the episode?
No.
I feel like it's really weird from an outside perspective seeing us talk about these people like Dubber and Prack and like these weird.
Well, they've been on other episodes though, so like
Yeah, still, it's just weird names.
the established audience will
Prack.
know.
I feel like that's a sound no one even makes in their lifetime.
I'm just gummy fish right now.
Should I be offended?
Pop, pop, pop.
You're scissoring.
Pa 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 pa. 3, 2, 1, go!
You didn't one too many.
I said da 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 da.
Bum bum bum
four?
bum. No, it's bum bum. Rock paper scissors shoot.
That's what I did.
Okay.
Wait, since when you do it fucking 4 times?
Look,
Rock,
we
paper,
had one
scissors,
to-
shoot.
We did one to establish the beat. That's what you do.
Okay, whatever. I've always done a 3.
Rock paper scissors shoot.
There we go. So
So
best
what do I
out of
do?
3 though,
Why? Okay.
God.
because I want it to be more
Alright,
complicated.
alright, alright. Scissors. It was scissors.
So we both did scissors.
Well, you could just say that, sure. I mean. Okay.
There, I won.
So now
I'm in your head, Connor.
Prack, you won. What do you want to do?
So I'm just
Ew, that was gross. Did you just burp and blow it through the thing?
I had to, else it's just gonna like resonate in here.
Hold on, I need to get a piece of paper you guys could write your shit down on, I feel like.
And you just disconnected from the mic.
Fuck!
You motherfucker! You gotta resync now.
Starting it again. I fucked up again. Prack, you gotta restart your computer. Oh, so you want to just get the name?
No, I like the description of it.
I like the one where like it tells a story and you have to like draw the monster that to the story.
That one message you sent us earlier.
So right here, you generate it. So for example, here's the first one. You are spelunking and you blink to find yourself running from something strange. This monster has 9 heads, 7 arms, a leg, 9 wings, 2 fins, 3 feelers. This monster captures your heart like a fantasy. It smiles eerily.
It's like wearing this is like seeing real life in low light and at 144p.
That sounds like a good life. This monster has 5 heads, 4 legs,
Wait, slow down.
6 wings,
Really,
2 tails,
that
4
first
legs?
stuff was-
4 feet.
No, wait, what do we got?
What'd you say?
That
4
first stuff
legs.
wasn't even important. This is the.
Yeah, this is the monster.
Okay. Then
It's just kind of like flavor text.
Oh yeah, you could put yourself running from this thing.
Yeah.
You know.
So you don't have to draw the setting. You can just focus on the
Alright, well, the
monster.
setting makes it better traffic.
You want me to go now?
Yeah, 4 feet.
5 heads, 4 legs,
5 heads,
Well, hopefully it has 4 feet and 4 legs.
4 legs,
4 legs,
6 wings,
6 wings,
2 tails,
2 tails,
4 feet,
4 feet,
and a feeler.
1 feeler,
This monster curdles blood like ice.
curdles blood,
What does that mean?
curdles blood, like ice,
It wanders aimlessly.
like ice.
We could pick
Oh.
a different one if you want.
Oh, we already wrote it down. I'm down.
Ice. What was it? Thickens.
Curdles.
Pretty much.
Curdles blood.
Curdles blood like ice.
And then wanders aimlessly.
Wanders.
You can do whatever you want. Like, it's totally up to you. You just fit these simple criteria.
God damn it, like my imagination's running, but I know it won't
Mood?
translate to my hand.
Well, you're walking in the dark and you start running, and
The mood is Halloween.
Okay, it's a Halloween.
It's spooky!
It's a monster.
Halloween monster.
Okay, let's draw. Bring your tables over there, and then I'll set up the tables.
Yeah, your tables.
Here's your table.
You straight just sound like a computer overheating.
I've seen a few.
It says 4 feet, but that could also mean height.
Ooh.
I can't.
Yeah, I've seen a few drawings on there where they have like 4 torsos or something.
Yeah, it's like, how do you do that? Like 4 torsos like go into 1 head?
I could figure it out, but it's
Here. They're square.
they're just a square.
That's still 1 torso though.
I was just thinking like you just
That's
do, like,
so-
gross tubes that are all
That is so gross.
with just rib cages in them.
No, so my house is definitely haunted. A lot of the guys have had. Have you had any ghostly encounters there, Trav?
No, and I
No?
won't because it's not real.
It's definitely real. You don't believe in ghosts?
Nah.
Look at me, Trev. You're looking at one. Colin was staying the night one time, and he was sleeping on the couch, and I was way up in my room, so he was downstairs and I was upstairs, and we both heard from the hallway in my house, "No!" Very loud and very certainly and very scary, like James Earl Jones said it, from the hallway, and like you could like almost like feel it being said, but I just wrote off, I was like, it was probably just some homeless person outside. But then after my most recent experience, it was
Like
about,
verbose, is that the word for it? It's like coming from your core.
yeah, and then just recently, the most recent one was I was just sleeping on my couch up in my room, and my room has these 2 doors that like open up to it like that, and they're both latched closed, and I just out of nowhere hear boom, 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 extremely loud and extremely violently in succession like that, and I was just like, what the fuck was that? Just like, scared. And I was like, yeah, this house is definitely haunted, dude.
Are you gonna be in that the whole time? We're gonna be you're just mystery, like...
Probably, because it's not that hot in here. When I'm just sitting here like this, it's not that... Oh, I am going to take it off when I draw.
So we're gonna do a 200K face reveal?
If this video gets 2 million views, I'll reveal my face. But I 100% hear voices. But I do kind of hope it's those type of ghosts that latch onto you. Because we're moving, and because they're kind of nice. They haven't done anything bad, just the door banging that one time.
What though? You have any, I don't know an example of like a ghost that hung around and everyone was...
Like, in The Conjuring.
I didn't see that.
Oh, but the ghost lashes onto one of the
Casper
girls.
stuck
He
around.
follows the same person?
Yeah, what's the girl's name?
Hillary Duff.
I mean, there's a lot of different Casper movies that don't have Hillary Duff.
Can we talk about Casper a bit more?
They're his brothers, right?
Who?
The 3 other ghosts that are mean to Casper.
No, they were just bullies in that. There are other ghosts.
Oh, okay, I thought they
Do you
were...
have an uncle ghost?
Damn it. No, he does not have an uncle ghost.
Honestly, this whole time I've been staring at the dancing
I
skeletons.
know, it's so good.
I've been watching them the whole
That's
time.
such a good choice because it's like it looks like we're paying attention. We're looking at the camera, you know, like we're playing.
You
to the
can't tell where
audience.
I'm looking.
Oh, that's true.
Are we allowed to look up source material like on our phones? No.
We went to me and Josh went to the midnight reveal of Black Ops. The Call of Duty Black Ops.
Oh, like a GameStop?
Yeah, this was in like 2010.
Yeah.
We were way more into Call of Duty. And Josh had recently broken his leg. What was it exactly that you broke?
I broke
Wait,
my,
dude, so
my
we-
fibula.
Freshman year. That's freshman year then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So he had this big
Okay.
ass cast on it, and then he was just in a wheelchair just because he didn't want to have crutches.
Yeah.
I've already had
Makes sense. You're gonna be standing in line hella.
Yeah, so he just brought a wheelchair just because everything was easier that way. And as we were first rolling up, he was rolling up, we were walking. The people at the front of the line like assumed that Josh brought the wheelchair to be a dick and be like, "Oh, look at me, I'm crippled, let me in the front." And they were like, "I don't care if you're in a wheelchair or not, get to the back of the line." Like, being total dickheads.
But like you guys planned on going to the back of the line
Yeah,
anyways.
we
Yeah.
didn't show any signs that we were trying to cut them or anything. They just assumed that Josh was like trying to play this sympathy.
What assholes?
So we sat there for hella long. I was just editing on my laptop. I was like making a football video or something, and they started passing out Red Bulls. And Josh
Like who did? Like GameStop did?
Yeah, the employees
Okay.
were like giving Red Bulls to everyone.
That's pretty cool.
And Josh didn't get one for some reason. I don't remember what happened exactly. So I went inside.
Because he's a cripple.
Yeah, they skipped. So I went inside.
They didn't see me.
The store was still open. They just didn't have the game in there. So like I went in the store and I asked like, "Hey, my buddy out there didn't get a Red Bull. Do you mind? Could I just bring one out to him?" And he's like, "Oh, sorry, we can't do that. Like he'd have to come in here and get it himself." I was just like, "All right," and I started walking away. And this just dumb bitch.
God.
she deserves that title.
Come on.
She was just.
Can you describe what she looks like so I can like try and picture her?
Oh, this is bad.
I don't want to go into like a bullying territory. She was
He
mean.
there.
She was
Okay.
very mean.
She was mean.
Was it like a mom? Like was it a mom with her
Yeah,
kids?
I think it was like a mom.
Like she wasn't there for the game. Like she wasn't gonna go home and play Call of Duty.
She had a Modern Warfare 2 shirt on. So,
Ugh.
anyways,
I have a good idea of what she looks like now.
so she stepped forward and basically was like, "He's got legs, don't he?" Actually, he's the one out there in the wheelchair. So, and she's just like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And the guy went behind the counter and got a Red Bull real quick, and he's just like, "I'm sorry, man, just bring it up there." She just didn't say anything after that.
That's hella funny.
So I kind of just left out that he's not paralyzed, but it's still, that was a little detail I could just forget for that story.
Yeah, exactly.
When we were like in middle school, when Jake broke his foot, me and Clay would pull him around in a wagon when we'd go to like Pizza Plus and stuff.
That's kind of cute.
Yeah.
I guess, just in general.
Well, because you already answered it last episode, I'm assuming.
Actually, okay, I have a real question that we might as well just get.
Okay.
So I was just thinking about Madagascar.
Like the movie or the place?
Yeah, the movie.
Okay.
And I realized that I can't explain the plot of that movie at all. I don't know what happened in it.
Fuck. I'm trying to, like, the moment of what makes them go from the New York Zoo to Madagascar.
They're in the New York Zoo.
They're traveling and they land on the island and they're all in crates.
Why?
Why are they
Why
traveling?
would they do that?
Why are they
So they're
leaving the
moving
zoo?
from Aren't they moving from one zoo to another or something like that?
No, I think they were, and then it's like the plane crashes or something like that.
No, they weren't in a plane. I think the whole point they're in a ship. I don't think they're in a plane.
It was a ship.
The plane's the second one. Plane is Escape of
the
Africa.
Underwater at some
What?
point? Were they in their crates underwater?
No, I think the boat like fucked up, and their crates all fell out, and they were like floating, and they floated onto Madagascar, and that's how they.
And then there's the whole like B story of the penguins on the ship or something.
What are they?
What do they do
Are
after
they
that?
good guys or like?
Who are we supposed to root for in this story?
It's a totally different storyline that never connects.
I mean, it actually does have an like, what's the lion's name?
Alex.
Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller's.
It's Alex.
He actually has like.
It's Aslan.
He has a cool character arc in that movie. I can't believe we're like dissecting Madagascar right now. He goes through the cool character arc where like he goes completely primal and tries eating his best friend.
Right.
That's a big part of the movie.
His friend is
The zebra, yeah.
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock.
And then, okay, I asked this question to someone else, and they said that they were like gods. Was that part of it?
It's
That's an
Alex.
actual question?
No, Alex. Like he's like the king of New York, like in his own mind, because that's like the like gimmick title that the zoo gives him, because he's like lions are known as like king of the whatever.
When he's out in the real jungle, they're like, "You're a little bitch, fool. You don't know shit."
Yeah, and like he
Are
just.
there lions out there?
No, there's not lions in
there's
Madagascar.
no
Lions
lions
are like in the plains of Africa.
Yeah, but like the monkeys like make fun of them, or
I don't think
The lemurs.
the lemurs. They like
How
mock
could they
them.
have any concept of that? They don't eat each other. Like,
And the lion should
just never met a lion, and they're just like judging him based on his own society.
I don't remember what starts driving him to go insane
I
and
think
starts
maybe it's
going
just being
primal.
on the island.
It's like Lost.
Not being able to get your own food and just kind of going insane.
I don't
They
know.
escape the island and then they're
Okay,
able to go
but
back.
do they?
Yeah, they escape the
The
island.
monkeys help, or
The penguins, I think, come back.
This is the worst.
I think they go to Antarctica. I think the penguins go to Antarctica at some point, or that's the ping.
They have a
I think the reason. I'm connecting dots in my memory now. I think the reason they get stuck on the island is because the penguins. Because I think the penguins take over the ship because the penguins want to go to Antarctica, and then that causes like a domino effect or whatever, where
Was it
they.
Antarctica or was it the North Pole?
I don't wanna
Least
watch it.
Memorable experience.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my entire experience
And
with this movie.
I've seen it probably 10 times.
Yeah, seriously.
Okay, that's
No, because it's one of those movies, like, it's on TV a lot.
No, I
I've-
remember.
It's one of those things that I jump into, like, the middle of the story all the time.
what I was gonna say is like my entire experience with this movie
Is you like to move
it's
it?
just like walking by as it's on, and I'm just like, oh, there's Madagascar.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you just get, like, pieces of information at a
They
time.
put it on in like biology. Like,
What does that teach
This
you?
movie shows the true stages of evolution.
What?
Alright, so just a reminder, this monster has 5 heads, 4 legs, 6 wings, 2 tails, 4 feet, a feeler. This monster curdles blood like ice, and it wanders aimlessly.
I like the wanders aimlessly detail. I would draw him just like. When was the last time you trick or treated?
Yeah.
No, the last time I went, I think it was like later than it should have been. It was like freshman year or something like that.
That's why, yeah, mine was like
But it
freshman
was,
year.
We were just doorbell ditching, which is like the stupidest fucking thing in the world. Like, you just make them come to their door just like they would have, but you just don't get candy. So it's
Yeah, that's just like, they're just like, the fuck? Like,
yeah.
these
So
kids.
you just don't get candy. It's the same thing, just without the candy in that element.
I think my freshman year I did it, and I just I had like a bunch of random stuff in a tub, and I just like put stuff on. I had like a sword and like a wig.
You just randomly
I
collect.
just like
All of our
walking around
stories share that.
collecting, and I wouldn't even say trick or treat. Like it's just like
That should have been your costume, like now.
Add more.
You like this monkeys in a barrel shit?
Yeah.
Fuck.
No, it didn't bounce.
hold on, let me inflate.
Are you inflated?
Wait.
Alright,
Let me know when you're inflated.
Are you doing the Kirby thing?
Oh, I can do that. Yeah, that might actually.
Are you full?
Go, go, go! Hurry, I'm full.
Oh, I missed.
Oh my god.
Your life just flashed before your eyes.
Crack almost killed me.
That's actually, if it's canon that your death That's actually a very near-death.
Yeah, the common misconception, people think Death uses a scythe. He just throws little rubber skeletons at people, and if they hit you, you die.
Yeah. Do you want to throw it at me?
You ready, Connor?
You're already dead, you're a vampire.
Yeah, sorry, it took a little
That's not how that works, is it?
Vampires are undead, that's the whole thing.
Are they?
Yes, when they bite your neck, it kills you, and you come back.
I thought you just get like infected.
No, that's Skyrim vampires.
That's how real vampires work. I'm talking about fake vampires.
Oh, yeah. I forgot to distinguish between the two.
So you'll just flip the input, and whichever one we end up on first, we'll judge that one. I don't know which one it'll be.
Alright, I'm gonna have to take my mask off for
So
judging.
both these computers,
Yeah.
monitoring connection to that makes sense.
This is Halloween. Oh, happy Halloween.
Yeah.
Okay. This is Connor's.
Yeah. So got sort of got the 5 heads.
Sell us on it, yeah.
All right. Well, we got 5 heads.
I like the implementation of the 6 wings there.
Yeah, the 6 wings.
Is that his
Where are
feeler
the
or
6
is that his
wings?
tail?
Which?
I don't see the 6 wings.
They are spread about
Oh, okay.
about the torso.
Oh, so they're literally around him in a circular pattern.
They don't provide.
Oh, okay, I see.
So it's pretty much a.
I will say it's kind of dumb that now on his other side there's no wings then.
What do you mean?
Like
It goes around the whole body.
No, but he has
Oh.
6 wings. It says that he specifically says he has 6 wings.
Well, he can. But you gotta have one side that doesn't have wings. I mean, birds don't have wings.
So this is his back then?
Sure, yeah. Oh, actually, no. It's his front.
So he has
All
front
his wings
wings.
are in the front.
So he has front wings.
He goes back, yeah.
So the little tentacle things, that's his feeler or his tail?
This is his feeler. Then we got the 2 tails. I accidentally.
Does that say crystal foot?
I took a few creative liberties.
You gave him a crystal foot?
Just made one of the 4 feet a crystal.
Oh, okay.
Does that pertain to the blood curdling?
So yeah, that was the part that I left out because I couldn't. I didn't know how to do it.
I feel pretty curdled.
And he's leashed because he wanders aimlessly?
Well, actually, so
He
I
ain't
leashed him just because I thought he was
leashed.
fearsome or whatever, and that should be part of it. But then I heard you say he wanders aimlessly.
But
That's a good
but
idea.
if
Added
he's
a
chained, he
trail,
doesn't
like-
wander aimlessly.
What?
No, that's why they changed it.
No, so
So then he does. So he doesn't wander
Hey guys,
aimlessly.
so
Just listen to
It's-
the explanation.
I have the post, but then it's being dragged away.
Oh, so we're both
Oh.
we are both satisfied with this answer then.
So I wonder if he thinks he's chained and he doesn't even know he's wandering aimlessly.
Well, you know, he's got 5 heads.
Wings with a Y and a Z. Y and a Z.
It's like BBQ wings. And then I had the 2 tails that were pretty basic, like Pokemon tails.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It looks like Piplup or whatever his name is. Tail's a tail. Magnum plus.
He didn't have that.
Maybe he doesn't. What do I think he
Chin Chow.
is? Chin.
Whoa.
Oh shit! Alright, this is a
God
lot to
damn.
take in. That's really cool.
Okay, so.
Wow.
Where's the
thing is,
feeler?
We got 6 wings.
Where's
3
that
on the
feeler?
right and 3 on the inner.
I
Hold
can't
on,
tell where
should
you're
we,
pointing.
should we give it an automatic 0 if it doesn't fit the criteria? Like, if you drew 4 feet.
I was about to say, use that.
2 wings, 3 wings.
6 wings.
So we got 6 wings. We got 2 tails, and this thing is bloody.
So it's a shark tail.
Yeah, and you can tell that the blood is going this way, so he's been wandering to the left.
Okay.
And then we got 4.
Is he actually curdling blood into ice?
That's what I got going on there. We got the red going into the light blue, and then some darker blue. Trying to
Dang,
get
he
going a
showed the
little
blood
Says-
curdling.
He says curdling blood like ice, not into ice.
bit. This big old blue. I don't fucking know.
Is that the feeler?
That's the filler. Yep.
Okay.
That's the filler.
I like Connor's feeler more.
That's fine. I'm not judging. It's okay.
Can I just ask, where's the crystal foot?
That's a
Where's
good
it?
point.
It doesn't need one.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
you
besides
just-
that, we got our 5 heads,
It's
scales.
very nice.
Yeah. 2 tails, 4 feet, a filler, blood, eyes.
Trav, who
Fits
wins?
the criteria.
Yeah, it
Let me
does.
see Connor's again. Let's switch back to Connor's. I do like the Halloween theming.
I do like the pumpkins. But Josh put forth the effort of showing the blood curdling.
And it's a monster,
Josh doesn't have
not a
anything showing
jack-o'-lantern.
wandering aimlessly though.
Yeah, he's the blood thing. I guess someone is kind of a stretch.
Actually, wait. Did you just say the blood thing is showing that he's wandering in the
Yeah,
ice?
because the blood's going off. The blood doesn't just stop right there on the edge.
And I like to think that, like, and it's wandering aimlessly, it tails keeps accidentally killing people.
It's not trying to do it.
Yeah, it's just accidentally just massacring people.
So you're saying that blood trail is your way of showing that he wanders aimlessly?
Yeah, my trails are just flat and
And also, is the head throwing up the blood ice?
I don't know. He makes
Keep doing the
I
dumb
know.
thing.
blood to curdling. He ate someone and is making their. I don't know.
He's curdling their blood.
He's curdling their blood to ice.
Does he have a wizard hat?
No, that's
his
the feeler. Is it supposed to be on its
feelers,
nose?
They're like really, really advanced.
Is it like on its nose?
No, that's his nose is down here. Wait, watch. Nose, eyeball,
Whoa.
forehead,
Wait, hold on.
forehead,
What?
mouth.
That's a big ass nose?
Big ass nose. Do you have not see a dragon face?
I thought its mouth was open.
Jaw instead his nose.
This is his nose. These two.
I'm not seeing it then.
That looks like
On my...
I thought those
and
were
the mouth.
I thought those were like teeth,
I thought that
huh?
was the inside of his mouth.
Yeah. I
Okay,
thought,
what if I did that? There you go. That's the bottom of his mouth, and that's the top.
Oh, I see.
Now do you see it?
I see it.
wait.
Sorry, I didn't put the top of his mouth. But when his mouth was closed,
So
and
that's-
he was blowing fire. I'm
I
sorry.
like how I can't see your emotions. So I just feel the rage through your blank face.
Oh, so what you just drew is the mouth.
Okay, so yes.
Oh, I see it now. I see it
One
now.
line was just his mouth.
I see it now. I get what you're saying
he's
now.
Blowing it out, so it should have been
Okay,
open.
no, I get what I
But
see
put that
it
in
now.
your judgment. Let's go. Let's judge it and move on. I'm fine with whatever I get.
Looks like those two. It looks like those two top ones are fighting with each other. The yellow and the blue one.
That's a character arc. I had character arcs, he's escaped. Did you see the legs are human legs?
Oh, so there's a little bit of mystery to
Fuck,
it.
this one's actually really... This is rough.
Yeah.
This is really tough. Who are you thinking?
I'm gonna say Josh.
I'll go with that.
Son of a fucking bitch.
Did you stop recording?
Stop recording when I played the fucking video.
Oh.
God damn it. Fuck.
So how long you been on
Like, the
The
entire
whole time.
drawing.
Well, maybe mine will
I'll be
pick you.
going off
I was
of your
gonna
mic,
say,
but I'll
maybe.
just be quiet. That's annoying. Well, you gotta... Okay. Oh, whatever. Fuck. We ended up with Josh winning that one after he drew his weird fucking serpent shit. That was the guy from Hercules.
Close enough, yeah.
Yeah.
That is kind of what I went off of.
I do like Connor's drawing still. It
It
was a
went
very
more
tough
with the
decision.
Very close. Very close. So for me and Trav,
We already rolled for this.
this monster curdles blood like the dimensional rift.
That's
It
what
emits
it is.
an unusual aura.
Aw.
We'd have to make ours into
Can we do a different one?
You want to do a different one?
That's
the dimensional
both of
rift.
those last two things are like impossible to draw.
Yeah.
An unusual aura and dimensional rift.
You are spelunking and you turn your head to find yourself running from something strange. This monster has 9 wings.
Spelunking.
No,
Spelunking.
So you go
So
into
you
a
jump in
cave.
the cave.
Oh.
No tail and 2 feet. This monster tastes like thunder. It mocks you.
Tastes like a sound. Here's a big one. Asymmetrical. That's a good
Okay.
detail. Curdles blood like heat. It looks at you and disapproves. Perfect.
That's a good one.
Perfect.
How
That's
many
all I
heads does
need.
it have? Dang it, I
Five.
don't like it when there's a lot of heads. You are baking a cake and you look up to find yourself face to face with something strange. This monster is asymmetrical. It has 5 heads, 8 arms, 3 torsos, no tail, a fin, 5 feet, and 2 feelers. This one's gonna be tough. Oh, the
5
monster,
feet?
5 feet. 5 feet, 2 feelers. This monster curdles blood like heat. It looks at you and disapproves. Alright, I have an idea for this one.
Alright, let's draw this esoteric bullshit. Do we have to include the cake?
That's depending on what you want.
Fuck, I forgot about the asymmetrical.
Okay, how the fuck do you draw 3 torsos, my dude?
You know how, like, in video games, it's like you live in a town and then sort of off of the town are, like, ruins?
Oh, yeah.
That didn't really catch on in America.
Just living in ruins?
No, just living in ruins adjacent. There were ruins for sure. Like,
all
everything
it
is
was.
still standing.
Oh no, yeah, there definitely is
So we
shit that's been
just
destroyed.
we just don't like the ruins, I guess.
You guys are all still recording, right?
Audio?
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure about the wind blowing past my mic. I'm
Yeah.
trying to not blow past when I'm talking.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm recording. For an hour and 21 minutes.
Okay, how many arms are we dealing with here? 8 arms?
8 arms.
Motherfucker, dude.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That's a lot of arms.
Well,
How do I do the
the
zoom
right
with
two
it?
should be zoom in, zoom out. The left two should be. This is just what the episode has devolved to.
Well, it's late.
Do you guys think you come up with a sentence that's never been said?
Nobody knows chomping. Like stomping Tom Stotzler.
It has to be like a legit sentence, though.
Fuck you.
That is a
I don't think that was a grammatically correct sentence.
Nobody knows chomping like stomping Tom chomping.
Shirt ripped
Nobody
by my
knows
8-year-old
chomping.
brother.
Like,
No, okay, nobody knows stomping
nobody
like
knows
chomping stomp.
like stomping Joe Stotzler.
I think that's a pretty good answer.
Yeah.
It makes sense grammatically too. That really is like it's a good one.
You're welcome.
Very good. Thank you.
We're not gonna be super picky on the asymmetrical. Is like
Asymmetrical, I want everything even.
No,
just
asymmetrical
everything.
means not even.
Symmetrical is even.
No,
I thought
asymmetrical
I thought
means it's different.
asymmetrical means it's like each side's mirrored.
No, asymmetrical means that each side is different. Symmetrical would mean both sides are mirrors.
Okay.
I feel like I
Asymmetrical means they're
disagree, and I'm
different.
looking that up.
Look it
I'm
up.
doing it right now. Yeah, having parts to fail to correspond to one another in shape,
See, that's
size,
us.
or arrangement. Lacking,
I thought you were on Frank's side.
lacking symmetry. No, at first, no, but no, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm wrong. Fuck.
Okay. On live on camera too. How embarrassing.
This is like the go-to picture when you go to Google Images for asymmetrical.
What an ugly ass picture.
Damn it. Okay, I did this wrong then.
This is fun to draw. It's just kind of hard to talk while I'm drawing it because it's very like what's time consuming, I guess. This takes like a lot of effort.
Trav, you're an expert though.
Oh well, thank you.
And obviously, I'm like, oh, whatever, blah blah blah. Trav, contact that video.
How did that happen?
Because the video.
Oh,
it was only an
so
hour.
it just
Yeah,
auto
it's
plays
over,
another
yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
How's you guys' drawings coming?
pretty good. I'm kind of going towards the comedic value a tad bit.
Oh man.
Okay. I like the humor.
Well, it's just because like I'm not a good drawer, so it's like the only way.
No, never mind. I'm funny.
No, wait, yeah.
Oh yeah, Trav got this. Don't worry.
Yeah, I had in time. I went over to my mom. I went over to my mom's house to like let her try it out because I wanted to see if she could like it, even though like I don't know, just because it's such a simple game, you know, I feel like she could get into it.
Yeah.
Watching her playing video games is so hard.
Just watching her is so hard. Hey, Prack.
You got like rosy cheeks. You look like a cute little doll. You good, Connor?
Yeah, I'm good.
Why are you going that way? You're gonna bump the camera.
I can't.
You can't fit
The
that
other
way. You can't fit that way. You're gonna bump the
I
camera.
went through it before. Hold on.
We're good. Don't worry.
Why does it have to specifically say no tail? No tails. Like you can't have a tail.
Don't
like,
put a
you
tail,
could just
Trav.
fill the list with shit like that though. It doesn't have this, doesn't have this, doesn't have this. It just say the things it has. I'm gonna assume it doesn't have a
Torso's
tail.
this part, right? It's like
Yes.
your chest area.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, it doesn't say how many legs he has?
It just says feet. Doesn't say legs.
5
Just says
feet.
5 feet.
I'm pretty happy. I'm cool with that actually.
I'm very cool with that.
Wait, this isn't really fair because it says that he's looking at you disapproving, but he has 5 heads. So do all 5 heads have to be disapproving?
Head doesn't mean face.
So
5 minutes, 1 face.
What?
one of them's disapproving. I drew one of them disapproving, so I...
Well, that'll work.
Okay.
And it looks at you disapproving.
Not he, Trav.
True. There's no gender to that.
So each head could be a male or a female.
I mean, you can... Now that still holds true with my drawing. You can decide that yourself.
What the? Corner.
Oh, another thing that I was thinking about that was something like that we all saw was Kyle XY.
I have seen Kyle XY.
I haven't ever seen it, and I feel
Is
like-
that the... He doesn't have a belly button.
See?
That's the only thing I know.
That's the only thing anyone knows about that show.
That's the only thing I know
You
about
go
that.
Kyle XY and you go, oh, he doesn't have a belly button.
Yeah.
That's what it was known for, is just belly button
I
boy.
have no idea.
No belly
It's such
button
a
boy.
weird
Oh, right.
phenomenon.
But yeah, Kyle XY was a show about like, he was like an alien, I think. I don't know if that was the actual answer, but he basically just like appeared one day, and then everyone was just like, look, he doesn't know how to talk, he doesn't know how to do all this shit, and they had to teach him like everything, and he didn't have a belly button. So he just appeared there one day, and it was kind of a cool concept, but it was on like ABC Family.
Yeah, it was
or
on
something.
ABC Family.
Okay,
So they couldn't.
That's like
us.
that show was on the same time as Smallville, which is the prequel to Superman. So young me when that show was out always got those two shows confused. I was like, Superman doesn't have a belly button.
I looked it up. I just googled Kyle XY and it shows like the most recent episodes and their synopsis.
Oh, I'd be interested to hear that actually.
They are the. I mean, it's obvious. Season 3, Episode 9. Guess who's coming to dinner? Kyle decides to invite Cassidy over for dinner, much to Jesse's dismay.
Okay, this show went in a
It's
direction.
a show about someone who appeared out of nowhere.
Yeah, they turned
Has
into like
no
a high
belly
school
button.
drama.
Kyle
Like, I think
vows
that's the
to
story.
stop Cassidy and Latnock when he learns of
Latin-
the true plans for Adam's experiment.
This sounds like Power Rangers or something.
It's like bizarre.
I did not expect it to go in that direction. When I originally watched it, I was always like, when I was a kid, I was like hella intrigued by the mystery and like, oh, where did he come from?
I
And all
know, but that
that.
lasts like 3 episodes.
And then after that, it's just like, oh, Kyle has a crush on Katie. What's gonna happen?
Yeah, so they do make it like where it's just like a dumb high school drama
Yeah.
show, like Degrassi or
That
whatever.
kind of sucks. I'm disappointed to hear that. Hands are like my fucking weakness, and I have to draw fucking like 300 of them right now.
You know what they also did that too? Heroes.
Heroes.
There's a ton of product placement in that show.
Was there?
I remember they were like, he came to America and he like insisted on getting a Nissan Altima.
Like he said, I need a Nissan Altima.
Yeah, we were like, no, Nissan Altima.
Walking Dead is like that too.
Really?
Walking Dead. It's not
One
super
Honda.
bad.
The show is?
Season 2, like they have all
That
the
one
cars in these
green-
run down, fucked up ass trucks and like an RV that barely starts, and then they just have this perfect like,
The SUV?
yeah,
it
like
was like a
it's just
TNS.
always clean, nice and shiny. Like they always starts immediately. Like it's like, why don't you fucking take that every time? When you bring up Kyle XY, the first show that usually comes to my mind is Phil the Future. Do you remember that one at all?
Yeah.
I told Connor about this when we were playing Overwatch, I think.
I never watched that show.
Yeah,
I
do you-
definitely did.
Do you remember the toe episode?
Maybe.
Okay, so apparently Phil from the Future is about Phil from the future.
Oh, I remember this.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
So they retconned, I guess, that in the future humans evolved to lose their pinky toes.
What?
So Phil, he's from the future, he doesn't have a pinky toe. And he came back into like 2009 or something. I don't remember what year it was, whatever. He comes back into the past, which is our present. And then he's like he can't show anyone the fact that he doesn't have a pinky toe, because the logical conclusion would be, oh, he's from the future.
Phil's from the future.
Not that he's just deformed. So he's in a scenario where he's with like this girl that he likes, and they go like grape crushing, like they're making wine. So they go grape crushing together, and he's like, fuck, she's gonna see my not pinky toe. So he
Wow.
like molds a pinky toe out of clay and like sticks it to the spot where his pinky toe would be on his foot. So he's in there crushing grapes with his fake toe, and then his fake toe falls off immediately. So it's just floating in the wine is just this toe, and he spends the whole time, it's like a joke where he's like trying to get the toe and hide it because he doesn't want them to see the fake toe
Wow.
then, or stick it back onto his foot, and then he gets out of there and, like just in the nick of time and hides his missing pinky toe. But that's just like the most stupid plot point ever.
That all came because the woman in the show was like, oh, I hate guys who don't have pinky toes.
Like, oh, if I find out Phil does not have a pinky toe.
Wait, honestly, did that happen?
I don't know.
Because I feel like that
It
could
did.
be. No, her saying she doesn't like guys
Oh,
without pinky
I
toes.
thought you meant the whole episode.
No, I could picture that being like in a
that
Disney
would, that
show.
would put it in a little bit more. perspective.
No, it was about hiding the fact they're from the future. Everything was about hiding that they're from the future.
I
Like,
don't understand that show.
it was literally just they're from the future and they're time travelers.
Didn't they get stuck in the past?
Yeah,
they
their time
did,
machine breaks.
They didn't mean to.
So then they're just living in like the suburbs and it just becomes like a dumb
Does it ever
sitcom.
say what year they're from?
It's some ridiculous shit. Like it's like
In the intro, they do.
5,000.
it's just a made up number. It doesn't like it's irrelevant. It's just like 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, it'd be interesting. It'd be like they're like hundreds of years or thousands of years from the future.
It's like thousands. They're like
if they've evolved to not pinky toes, it's thousands.
but it's like you're gonna advance to not have pinky toes, but you still look like a normal ass human, except you just don't have a pinky toe.
Yeah, they're not like the
That's all
Goobacks
that's
in South
changed.
Park. Trav,
What?
I realized I was zoomed in a lot this whole time.
So your Chong's really small.
Yeah, so I know there's a way where I can just like make it bigger. How?
If
Oh,
you
I
just-
can just stay zoomed in.
Yeah.
Let me make sure it disapproves.
We were talking about this the other day. This is a pretty good topic of the like shitty Disney crossover movies. So it was That's So Raven, Hannah Montana, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. What do you think they named that episode?
It was like the Sweet Life of Raven on Deck or something.
The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody and Hannah Montana and
Oh yeah.
Raven.
And Raven.
That's So Raven. Like they came up with the like laziest answers possible for the fucking names.
Wasn't there
you
like
said.
a giant storm that was going on or something? That was part
It
of
was
it.
some dumb bullshit. I don't know. It doesn't. It was some ridiculous like that.
Katrina?
It was just placed during Hurricane Katrina.
The Sweet Life of
Oh, you know what I'm fucking thinking of? I'm thinking of a Family
Sweet
Guy.
Life of New Orleans.
You know what I'm thinking of? There's a Family Guy Cleveland show, American Dad, where all 3 episodes cross over, and it's because of a storm.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm thinking of.
So I'm pretty sure the first one is called "That's So Sweet Life of Hannah
yeah.
Montana."
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's so sweet life.
So you get an idea of what they titled it.
Who else?
That's so Raven.
I feel like there was another show.
No, there was another one after that. They did "Sweet Life on Deck," "Wizards of Waverly Place,"
That was the other show that was part of
And-
I like
Hannah Montana, I'm pretty sure.
sure.
So I want you guys to come up with the title for that one: "The Sweet Life on Deck," "Wizards of Waverly Place," and Hannah Montana. That crossover.
The Wizards of the...
It's
So I think That's So Raven was dead by that point.
Montana on Deck of Waverly's Place.
No. You
On
broke my
Waverly's
Skelly Man?
Deck. He's funny.
Hannah of Waverly Place on deck.
Hannah Waverly Place.
Hannah
on
of
Deck.
Waverly Place on deck. I don't know.
See,
It's
I-
weird to mix the Wizards and Hannah
Waverly
Montana.
Hannah on Deck.
Oh, or The Sweet Life of Hannah Montana in Waverly Place.
But it was on Deck.
So on deck automatically has to. I guess because like all of it has to take place on the boat.
Yeah, I honestly have no clue.
Set, dude. It's just like stairs.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't even know.
you
I
guys
can't
ready?
even think. Yeah, let's see what you guys got.
Wizards on Deck with Hannah Montana.
That's
They didn't
stupid.
even try.
That's not nothing.
With Hannah Montana. They couldn't even try to work her name in there cleverly. There's like at the bottom it just says, "And Hannah Montana's in this one, guys."
Dude, even when like I was a little kid and like I fucking loved Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, I could not fucking stand London.
Imagine when she tried to
is-
drive a car with Mosby.
That was
The
actually
pretty-
a really funny joke. I actually kind of like that joke.
But like
The
her as a
Pringle.
character, like being that dumb was so annoying to me as a
The
kid.
joke was that she didn't know, she was like learning how to drive. So then she's like, "Oh, so that's the Prindle, right? I'll just look up the Prindle." And Mosby's like, "What is the Prindle?" You know, because he does that. She's like,
Dude,
"Yeah, the
I
Prindle."
don't want to go back and watch that show again because like nostalgia me feels like the actor who played as Mosby did a really good job.
That's
But
all he
I-
does. Every one of his lines is that he's just like, "You think you can ride a bike in the lobby?"
Yeah.
Because Connor's was first.
One more.
last time.
One more.
Well, now mine's gonna be first, I think.
Nope, nope.
Whatever.
Also,
There we go.
so
Your cake is
he's
Whoa.
looking disapproving. Your cake is most disappointing.
I like that. You got 5 heads.
3 torsos. 1, 2, 3.
So there's the 5 feet. Just 1 foot is just really
Just
big.
one really big foot, and the arms are just spread throughout the
The
body,
torsos.
yeah, so it's asymmetrical. So it's just he's just got a fin on the side.
Oh,
and
I
Josh was
like it.
saying how we were talking about there's no gender. I was like, oh, that gives me an idea. So I gave some of them long curly hair.
Oh, okay. So there's a couple
little
girl ones.
got little curly hair.
Why is he stinky?
That's what I'm getting to.
Oh
so
no, why are you stinky?
he
It's you.
curdles blood like heat. So my blood in my body is getting so hot that it's baking the cake in the bowl.
Oh.
And that's why there's steam coming off of the cake batter.
Why do they all curdle blood like a
But yeah, so then there's since I was baking a cake, it's not baked yet, it's batter in a bowl on the table. And it's getting hot from the heat.
Thanks, Pratt.
I'm fucked. I'm really fucked right now.
Why?
I fucked up big time.
I'm to try.
The cake's already baked. God damn it.
Damn it, yours looks really good though.
Alright, so you got...
Which one's disapprove? The one in the middle?
What the fuck, Trav? How do you do that?
Are that you in the tall
That's me.
hat?
It's a
Yeah, I
it's a
see. He's
baker's
got the
hat.
little goatee.
Oh,
Yeah, he's got the little vampire. Trav, when you shaved that goatee, did you know you're gonna be the vampire for this video?
Yeah. I did it because I wanted to like see if I liked it for the video or not. And if I didn't like it, I would have time to grow it back in time. Curdling blood? Oh fuck.
Okay, wait, where?
Bah! That's
Yeah.
the blood curdling in his hand right there.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's got the heat waves coming off.
So he's just holding some. It's in both hands. He's got his two feelers right here.
Oh, that's what I
Got his
didn't point
fin.
out on mine was my two
Oh yeah,
feelers,
I
but
saw. I
they're there.
noticed them there. He's got 3 rib cages.
Oh,
for
I
his
feel like it'd be
torso.
so interesting to watch this thing walk around.
Oh, he can't.
I feel like it'd just be super
he doesn't
slow.
move.
Just
He
like-
doesn't move. He just lives at this spot right
Mhm.
here. So I'm done baking the cake. You could say there's another one being baked off screen, but that's my finished product.
I'm ready. I'll just
I
say the
do want to go
name.
back to mine just for conscience sake.
And you can sell it. You can sell it a
No,
little
I
bit
just want to
harder.
say like there's one feeler, there's the other one.
Oh, okay,
I
I
made them
see.
like little Buggington.
So you got some aliens up there.
And I also gave reason why he's looking disapproving because he's disappointed in the cake.
No, just how Brock's like trying to sell it so hard because yours
Well, 'cause
honestly is so much better.
Look at the. Oh, I
This is so much better compared to his.
Let me try.
You got one. He's like gnawing on his own shoulder, and like drooling all over it.
the nubs. I like the nubness of it. I like your arms and your jacket.
I like how the leg is.
But
So each head has his own like personality going on here. This one's about to puke.
All right, I'm ready.
And the one on the far left looks like it's just like yelling and
This looks like
constant.
ding dong.
It looks
All right.
Trav wins.
Your stuff looks better. Every single face is different. He has one face that's disapproving.
Mine are
and
different.
then 4 faces that have no eyeballs.
I thought that actually that would be way fucking creepy. Fox with 5 heads, but only one of them has
One
a
face is disapproving.
I'm gonna check and make
suit.
You're gonna change out of it now.
I'm getting into my second costume.
Have you had a second costume on underneath this entire time?
Yeah.
You must
Crazy
have.
plot twist shit.
No, why are you wearing your green shirt?
Yes.
Is that gonna be hard? Because this?
He's gonna look like a
I'm
dumbass.
gonna blend through.
Yes.
No, I'm Shaggy.
He texted me and he was like,
Well, I have 2.
yeah, he was like, I have an idea to piss off Travis, like a prank on Travis. He was like, green shirt.
All right, so now you're just Connor's switched from Fat Man to Floating Head Man.
To floating head man.
Arm boys.
Trav, I had a serious because
Let's pull.
I knew Connor's gonna do that. I had a serious internal debate when I was at the Halloween store. I was like, should I buy all green stuff and just wear
Be
green
invisible.
stuff?
For this episode, this round, me and Josh are gonna read our own separately.
On a round, right?
We're gonna choose one and not tell anyone, and then we'll show it and sell the idea of it after.
Alright, so this is the final round.
So let
You
me
can
do
just
mine.
tap it with your finger.
This is exciting.
I called dibs on the left one.
No,
Come on,
I
man.
really want to use that one.
You're way more experienced than I am,
Fine.
and I'm just used to
I
it.
can do cotton candy.
No, I saw a video the other night that literally this guy made cotton candy out of a mason jar lid, a stick, and a box.
Why? What was off about it?
It has 3 torsos again.
Oh.
Can I just change that one feature? Do you mind if I just make it a normal amount of torsos?
You can do whatever you want.
You have to make it 4.
No, I just want to make it 1 torso. Because I like the rest of this one. I like all of this one. I just want to change the torso.
That's fine. Who cares? You can do the same to yours.
Okay.
All right. You're just going to have the floating mic, too.
Yeah.
I got in trouble in elementary school for having a Harry Potter lunch pail.
Why?
Can't have witch stuff at a Christian school.
Wizardry and witchcraft is not allowed. The Bible says that. Like, fuck Harry Potter, dude.
It's like, because it's pagan, I guess.
Just because it uses the word wizard.
Yeah.
If they replaced the word
Because there's
wizard
magic
with
and only God's
Blumbos,
magic.
if they were all Blumbos, would it be okay?
Blumbos.
Yeah. If they didn't use the word wizard.
Oh.
Everything was exactly the same. You just
Instead of magic, it's
replaced the
You're a
word
Blumbo,
Blumbo.
Harry.
welcome to Hogwarts, the school of Blumbo and
No.
Blumbo
Blumbo
tree.
craft and Blumbo tree
Where's the glove?
on my hand.
Oh, there you go. Give me here.
Still choosing one.
He's been at it.
Talking about Blumbos. We're out of stuff.
We're just dry.
Maybe try and define like a bimby.
What's a bimby?
I'm asking you.
I think that's your responsibility.
Did you
now.
make
No,
these
it's
69?
Yeah.
How am I
69?
supposed to draw 63 legs? There is one with 457 fucking heads.
It's actually just a random number
Yes,
generator.
literally.
Come on.
God
It's
damn
not
it.
one formula with Newton.
E equals MC squared.
There, that's
not Newton. It's Einstein.
There we go.
Newen?
I don't fucking know. You ready, Trev?
Does this click
Yeah.
through? If I can, like,
All right, let's go.
you know, because it's green.
That's what I was kind of worried about when you're shining at the camera. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen.
That would be cool, actually. It'll catch all the green.
It's gonna be very weird looking.
What were bandanas used for? Tuberculosis.
Stop. I saw it on my nose.
No, I was pointing it over here.
Don't freak me.
It was refracting off the thing right here. Look. There, look behind you. Look
I
behind
believe you.
Alright.
Better not make me look like a fool right now.
I read a thing when I was in high school about how they would put a bunch of batteries in a drone. The kind that they use to bomb. That type of drone with the big head. And they would put this giant laser on it and just drain all of the batteries at once into the laser, and they would cut through cars from the sky.
What?
And it was like they're thinking maybe they'll do it, but it doesn't make a lot of sense to do it. And I brought that up to Mr. Heflin, and he was like, there's no way they're doing that. That's a total lie. And I was just so disappointed. I was just like, I thought it was real. I don't know.
This whole time you believed it.
I don't know. I feel like it's not that far-fetched.
Do you guys want to run through some would you rathers?
Sure.
All right, this one's from Connor, so it's more asked towards Prak because Connor gave me this one.
When did I give you this one?
It was a while ago.
Okay.
Would you rather eat an animal you know or a person you've never met?
Oh, yeah. I'm good at these.
An animal like I know.
Like Frosty, like you gotta eat
Like
your
your
bowl.
No,
pet.
because I mean,
Or-
there's a lot. Like, so it has to be my pet.
Well,
Because
it
I'll
has
be
to
okay with
be.
eating my neighbor's pet. 'Cause
You
I
know, it
don't
doesn't
fucking
have to be like
Some-
in passing, like something you're close with. Like
something I'm close with. That's
Um,
a tough one.
I feel like it's not.
No, I'd probably have to go with animal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just you have to. It's what it's basically saying is you have to eat your dog. That's what this question is.
Gross.
I mean, I'm not gonna be doing it for the flavor. 'Cause I'm sure a stranger is gonna taste better than my dog.
I feel like maybe, yeah.
Ew. Yeah, though. Would you rather have Cheetos for fingers or McNuggets for a face?
Cheetos for fingers.
Really?
McNuggets for a face. You couldn't see anything.
I mean, you wouldn't have fingers because they would just break off immediately.
I'd be okay with that. That's better than not having a face. I mean, the same thing will happen with nuggets, where they'll eventually rot
It's
away.
not a
into
real
nothing.
question. There's nothing. There's nothing in it.
I'm on the McNugget side. Fuck you.
Because I could just be like, fuck it, and just eat them. I can't eat my own face. I would
Because you
die.
wouldn't have a mouth.
Yeah.
Would you rather go through being a soldier in World War I, but you guarantee you survive? It's
Okay.
just you meet people and they die. And it's
Yeah.
rough. Or would you like box a kangaroo until it kills you.
Until it kills you?
You have to die in the kangaroo.
You
one.
can't
World War
win?
One then.
Can you not win?
No, that's the end, is you die.
Wow.
Okay, how about this?
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
Either way, you die.
No, the World War One you live.
But
okay,
no,
okay.
but guaranteed you lose like 2 appendages.
Still
and
alive.
you have to go through the mud and stuff with the
Yeah, fuck it. I'll die from a
All the
kangaroo.
mud, fool. Not
you
the
know
mud.
what? I get weird about wounds and mud.
Oh, especially if
you.
you get mud in the wound that
Yeah,
you
but
lost
like,
the appendage.
but then also like the blood is pushing the mud out of your wound.
So did you lose like both your arms or both your legs or one arm, one leg? You get to choose, mix and match.
It's just random. And how about this? You have to go through the life before too. You have to live
Ah.
for the 8
So,
So
like,
that way you
so-
get to know all these people.
you
that-
get to know people, and then you know your town is nice.
So I was like, I was born like in the 1890s, and I grew up to be in World War One.
Yeah.
Well, no, you were still born where you were born. Then you went back and you were born again.
Yeah. So.
Oh, okay.
Or I go. These are your options. You'll live the next 18 years as a regular person, and then you'll go to World War One, and you'll be severely wounded. All your friends will die, and you'll live the rest of your life.
Yeah. So when you
I mean, so honestly, so what's either gonna happen is
Kangaroo
I'm gonna
beats shit,
commit
yeah.
suicide, or I'm gonna get killed by a kangaroo.
You don't have to commit.
I mean, but the me would probably commit suicide if that happened.
the me.
Me too.
So probably the kangaroo, just because that's like,
Just get it over with.
just
yeah.
get it on video. Me getting my ass kicked by. But like, I'm throwing some fucking shots in there. Like, if I'm going in there, know this fool is
What's the
killing
point?
me.
It's gonna kill you.
It'd be fun.
But can I also kill it?
No. It
You
doesn't,
die.
It doesn't end until you're dead.
I know, but what if like we both
Okay,
hit
then-
each other both hard enough at the same time? We both kill each other.
Dude, there's no way you're beating a kangaroo.
Would you rather be a vegan for the rest of your life or have someone throw a walnut at you every day for the rest of your life?
Oh, that one's
Walnut every
mine.
That's another one of Connor's.
That one's mine.
Walnut every day.
Walnut every day.
Yeah.
Fool, that is just torture.
They're throwing
Wait,
it
what was
at
the
me.
first
Are they
one?
always gonna hit me?
They just donk you on the head every time.
Yeah.
And it's a different person. Like, it just...
Yeah.
It's,
It's
a...
like,
Just a stranger.
No,
every time?
we were talking about this. It's like It Follows.
yeah. So no matter what, you're gonna get thrown a walnut at you. It's gonna
And
donk you.
It kind of hurts. Like, it's not.
They're pegging it, yeah. They're not just chucking it.
No, yeah, that's still fine.
Be
Vegan for the rest
vegan.
of your life, though, bro. Like I said before, I like food too much.
You can have, what, apples? Apples, peanut butter, and raisins. You get a little.
Yeah, but it has to be
ants on
like
a log.
You
all
can just
natural
live the
peanut
life of a
butter.
hamster.
Yeah, pretty much.
Would Aunt Jemima or Jimmy Dean win in a fight?
Oh, I think
Come on.
Aunt Jemima. fool.
Jemima's all carbs.
Yeah, but Jim Dean can't even drive a car.
Wait, is it Jim Beam or Jim?
No, Jimmy Dean.
Jimmy Dean,
Like
the
the
sausage guy. He's
Big
got
old sun full.
Okay.
yeah, and he's full of protein.
No,
Egg is-
just the mascots
oh.
fighting. Jimmy Dean or Aunt Jemima.
Yes, Jimmy Dean.
Jimmy, you just push him and he's gonna fall over. He's a big
He's
old
not that
circle.
old.
He's a big old circle.
But he's young.
He has no agility. He's just
He's
gonna be
all
like
agility.
like that.
I guess I don't know what the Jimmy Dean mascot is.
He's a sun with his arms like barely poking out and his legs
And he
barely
has
poke
half
out.
a fucking. What was it?
I don't think he has half of anything.
A sandwich.
He's half
Jimmy
lizard.
Dean fucking sandwich. He has a fucking.
He doesn't. He's not a sandwich.
Not half.
He's just a sun.
He's just the sun.
Is he just a son?
Then he's just gonna fucking incinerate her.
He's not actually the sun though.
But it's about, you
But he
know.
is a star.
But it's about Jimmy Dean breakfast.
Those
Right?
biscuit things
Or
are
no?
good.
If we're
They're not
talking
too
about
bad.
them as if they're
I do
real,
agree with you.
then yeah, Jimmy Dean would win.
Well, yeah, it's a real manifestation
I'm not saying
of
he's
the
actually
logo.
the sun. I'm saying the guy in the costume.
So you're saying it's oh that guy.
Yeah. You
so
know what?
so
Hey,
it's that guy.
his arms aren't all the
versus
way out.
An older black woman.
Yeah.
It's still gonna be him.
Trev, his arms aren't all the way out like that.
He has full arm movement.
Yeah,
He
has
gets
full.
this. He gets
Okay.
this. Dinosaur.
Yeah, he can
So
still
can he
jab.
punch? He can punch?
He
He could.
I really want to see this animated, this fight, and just pick two random people.
Oh my god.
That's one of the.
No.
Let me see.
No, don't.
It's not. It's an old logo
Terrible.
for it.
That's actually their logo.
That's one of. It's an older
my
one. I'm
God.
assuming.
So maybe this isn't great from the start.
This is also an older one. That's a pretty strong looking woman.
if
but
that's
the-
Aunt
The
Jemima,
current one.
if that's Aunt Jemima, fuck
strong
Jimmy
looking.
Dean. Up
this is
full.
the current one though.
She's strong.
She's. I don't know. She looks like
Yes,
she could
but
be in
it's
shape.
still. It's like. It's Jimmy Dean.
Why are you
Some boy.
assuming Jimmy Dean is like this muscle man? Like
he
he's,
looks like Bill Nye.
yeah, he's just this dopey old guy in a costume.
He's not even old.
No, he's like Bill Nye.
He's like 50. I feel like.
All right, I don't even know if this is right, but I'm good. I'm done. I'm done.
You're good. All right then. One last versus question. Lucky versus
The Leprechaun?
Yeah, versus Trix Rabbit.
Lucky. He's more successful.
No, it's Trix Rabbit for sure.
But the Trix Rabbit always fails. He never gets the tricks.
Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids.
He never gets the tricks.
He's hungry.
He's desperate.
And
He's
doesn't
an animal backed into a corner.
do the kids
Yeah.
do the kids always get Lucky Charms from Lucky, or is he successful?
Yeah, they like
keeping-
tie him up to a tree and shit.
And then,
they're like,
but no, and then
"Fuck you,
they
dude."
go no, and then he still gets away, doesn't he?
Does I feel like he gets
They'll
away
never
a
get
lot.
my Lucky Charms.
Oh, you're right. It's the opposite.
Yeah.
So he's the one who has the
Tricks are for
cereal,
kids.
and they're trying to get it from him.
So they're the-
Trix
trying to
wants
get this
it
here.
So
from the
they're a
kids.
And
perfect pair,
Trix
'cause they
Rabbit's
both-
always fucking. I think there's one time he wins. I think there's like a document thing where he gets it one
A
time.
documentary.
And I don't even think, and I don't think it's. I think it's the yogurt. I don't think it's the cereal.
Oh yeah.
I think it's the yogurt he gets.
I want a documentary about the Trix
Just like an
Rabbit.
office.
I just like.
style
No. I
thing
just
about
like.
them.
It's like. It starts off with like
They
an
did that
old
with the
disgruntled
Muppets.
rabbit just like smoking a cigarette, just all pissed. He's like,
They have yogurt.
and then, like he's holding like he's holding this like moldy ass yogurt. He's like,
Cartoons that came out after 9/11.
Yeah, like right around that time.
they stopped making Pinky and the Brain because of it.
I feel like hella shit got changed.
Yeah, there was a Friends episode that never aired
There's a lot of
Really?
that.
because
where-
it was an airplane one, or they aired
What?
it later or something. Yeah, or they edited it or something. But I know there's a Friends episode that was affected by 9/11.
There's a lot of stories like that where they had
There's
to like cut
I
an
read a
episode.
thing that Seth MacFarlane was gonna be on.
He was supposed to be on that flight.
Yeah, and Mark Wahlberg, and then they both did a movie about a bear.
So there's something going on there.
Yeah.
There's a story with Deus Ex too that's pretty interesting.
What is Deus Ex?
Deus Ex came out.
Oh, the game.
That video game, yeah. Deus Ex
Deus
came
Ex.
out before 9/11, but it came out in 2011. But it came out before September, and they basically there's a
You mean
city.
2001?
Yeah, sorry, did I say
You
2011?
said 2011.
That's 11 is just
Yeah.
in my mind. Whatever. Yeah, 2001. So you're in New York at one point, and you can see like the skyline. And in the skyline, the World Trade Center is missing. And that was because they couldn't render it, so they just made up in the game. They're just like, terrorists attacked it, whatever. They just made up that thing to answer why it wasn't there.
No way.
And then it happened after the game came out, like literally like months later.
Do you guys remember 9/11?
No.
Yeah, I remember walking out of my my room when I lived in Fremont, and my mom and dad were in the living room on just watching it on the
Watching
TV.
the news.
Yeah.
I remember being at school, and the whole school went out to the flagpole and we prayed, and then we got out of school early.
This is a really like interesting thing to me because like it's a weird question to ask, but it's like when are we going to get to the point where it's like
Nobody knows.
yeah, it's not like I want to stop remembering 9/11, but like the moment of silence every single time, like when is it going to get to the point where it's detached enough that it doesn't feel like it's necessary?
We don't do moments of silence for Pearl Harbor anymore.
Exactly, yeah.
So when is we?
So literally at science camp, I went to science camp when I was a senior, and we had a moment of silence for 9/11. Every kid in my group came to me and was like, "What did we just do? What was that for?"
Yeah.
None of them knew at all, and I had to explain what happened on 9/11. And just like such a weird ass thing that's coming up now. It's gonna happen. at some
That
point.
is weird, honestly.
Or it's just gonna be like, oh yeah, 9/11 what was that? Like Pearl Harbor is such a distant ass thing to us now, and we're not gonna sit there and have like a moment of silence every 7.
Once
Like,
the generation that was mostly affected
Dies
is
out more.
mostly gone, or like is mostly out of their like influential state of being like the grown-ups of the
Yeah,
world.
like people who were directly affected by it. People who were like, oh, my dad died in 9/11 or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
when they're gone, it's just going to be like, oh, yeah, my great-great-grandpa died in that, I think. Like, I don't know.
I think. Just a terrible kid.
I don't know. My great-great-grandpa died.
Dude, it's crazy watching the videos of 9/11 of people going like, oh, there's chairs falling and stuff, and like they're like, oh, there's a chair right there, and they're falling, and it's clearly a person.
It definitely is a person.
That's
I know
fucked up,
exactly
yeah.
what you're talking about. I've seen that footage, man. It's,
That's a hard
it's
photo.
literally horrible. All right, I'm ready.
Da-da-da-da-da.
2 heads, 2 wings,
And then 7
so
feet.
it's 9, 10
Oh, wait,
hands.
here's another one. Is that a crystal foot?
You were wading in a foggy marsh. This monster has 2 heads, 1 torso, 2 fins, 10 hands. It looks like love. It swims through the air gracefully.
Whoa, okay.
So it's supposed to be heart-shaped.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
That's
I get
really
it.
cool.
Yep.
It looks like love. You should have made the 2 heads kissing.
This guy, the little guy, it looks like love.
He looks like he's in love with Snake Boy.
But love can be angry too.
So he represents both sides of the coin of love.
I don't see that.
It's shaped like a heart.
I don't see it that way.
I don't see that at all.
I didn't see it that way either.
He drew 2 heads, and it looks like a heart, guys. That's love.
That's all.
Come
The
on.
coins.
Come on.
The coin
And
of
then
love.
he swims through the air gracefully.
Swims.
So I just gave him wings. I didn't include the foggy marsh now that I think about it. As ready as I'll ever be.
Foggy Marsh.
Whoa! Holy
Uh,
fuck.
All right, so
Okay.
he's on a mountaintop.
Oh, are those
Can you-
feelers?
Can you click?
There's something yellow on its head, but I don't know what it is.
Golden man.
Let me zoom in real fast, because you'll understand when I
It's you.
zoom in.
And then it's breathing ice or something.
It's curdling blood
Is
like
it curdling
ice.
blood like ice again?
It's not curdling blood like ice, but I'll explain it right now.
Well, look at that. He didn't use black for his brush strokes.
That's a
guys.
light bulb.
Hold on, is that a crystal?
So
Is it
my
a
guy
light?
is
We
on a
need more
mountaintop.
crystals.
He's on a mountaintop.
He's symmetrical. He has 1 head.
Zoom out while you do this.
Okay.
He's symmetrical or asymmetrical?
Symmetrical.
I don't know if those arms are symmetrical.
He only has 1 arm though.
Why does he have 3?
Oh, so one
1 arm, 3 torsos. So if
So
you,
where is the symmetry split?
okay,
then?
so here is 1 torso,
Okay.
a second torso right in the middle, and then a third torso right there.
Whoa.
See, there's 2 legs.
Udders.
No, look, no. But, okay, each torso has 2 legs. I'll explain that.
Okay,
2
okay.
legs. These 2 legs are hidden behind the wing.
So he's not symmetrical in the sense where like you literally just put him on a mirror and flipped him.
No,
He's
I mean-
symmetrical as in like his limbs are equal on either
Yes,
side.
exactly. I mean,
That's a better
and,
way to
and
put
that's
it.
very hard for me to show that, but if you see the 3 torsos, each leg.
I like how you went. I like how you interpreted it as a dragon too.
It's better.
How like it
definitely.
doesn't clearly say it's a dragon, but you made it a dragon.
And
That's
then
cool.
2 wings, 3 feelers, and then it looks like cold, so that's why I put blue in the wings, and it
Okay.
blows blue instead of fire.
This has like the worst
and it's
wording
very
for shit.
very smart, so I put the light bulb above his head,
Ah.
So he's
which is a
just-
yellow thing.
Oh, so he's got a
That's a
little
light
idea.
bulb.
He
It's
has
a light bulb.
ideas.
That's like
And
the
then-
dumbest way to word that though, is that he looks like cold.
That's literally what it said.
I
Looks
know.
like
it's-
cold.
Looks
Yeah,
like
the
love,
random.
though.
That's just the randomness.
They just
It
have
is
like
stupid.
looks like, and then it's just some
a
random
waste
like
of words.
word.
Yeah.
But
Use the trackpad.
I forget about the trackpad.
You doing a
There we go.
poltergeist?
Oh no.
Was it poltergeist? What's the movie where she's like,
Oh no, I was saying like
I
in
think
The
that is.
Office.
Oh no, I think that's just.
There's an episode of The
Oh.
Office where Phyllis is trying to exit a thing and Stanley's just like the X. Hit the X.
The Exorcist.
X?
That's what helped remind me of it.
That's brilliant.
She's crawling on the fucking ceiling upside down.
What a conclusion.
I don't
I saw this thing where it was like how it's a cop out. It's a huge cop out, like in movies and TV shows, where the whole movie or show is building up to this problem and they need to find a solution to solve the problem. And the way they get to the solution is where just some secondary character says something. And they're like, wait, say that again. And like they get that moment of realization. Oh, so there's something like all this buildup was all for nothing. And it's just this random person said something and that's how they solve it. And how that's just like a cop out storytelling thing.
Does
And
that?
it's like it's funny how like that just happened in real life.
Oh
Though.
yeah. Okay, I see
Of
what you
him
mean.
saying hit the X, and I was like, The Exorcist.
Say it again. As if you have to hear it again too. Like you can't just think about what they said.
Yeah,
It's like say it again. Like
Oh,
why
oh,
would you
yeah.
say that if you didn't think it was peculiar already?
Yeah.
And I
You
didn't
know,
include
that's
myself.
the problem is that even though it's great,
It's not.
it's
not.
it's missing some elements, and I think Josh hit all the elements.
I could have just not said the element.
Why would you do that? That's cheating, Trav. Come on.
Thank you, Trav, for being honest.
Because I mean, I went through it with really thin brush strokes, and then I went through it with thicker ones, and when I just went really fast, it kind of made it look cool.
Whoa.
Sorry,
Did you just get tangled in the webs?
The web got me.
And the torsos got me.
I also vote for Josh.
What? Okay, watch this. This is gonna be amazing. My arm is just gonna disappear behind Connor. Oh, I'm getting eaten by it. Oh. Are we done yet? Hey, Josh wins again. Up. Here's the prize. Hey, did I use the same? Did I use the same bag as last episode? Oh no, fuck.
Alright,
Face too.
let's see what we got. Hey, Prof, you want to switch your spots?
Huh?
Switch me spots, seats. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, emoji. Oh, no fucking way, Trav.
That's kind of cool.
Geopet, that's actually that's pretty cool. I like. So we have ourselves a crying emoji Geopet.
Chio. let me take a peek inside
Hey,
there.
Gander. I'm honestly really stoked to grow that. That's awesome.
This is really beautiful, guys.
Oh wow.
Oh, guys, welcome to this unboxing video.
I almost came dressed as the poop emoji.
Just set it down.
Just break it.
Happy Halloween! That's it.
Thanks for watching.
I fucking hate this.
We enjoyed your time.
Do it!
Right. Goodbye.